Well, as you can see, the fastest moving planet, the moon, or celestial body, is getting to full circumference. Got some frankincense and myrrh burning, and I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to convey a message of upliftment and healing for those in need from a cardinal water baby from Mother Moon. Oh yeah, some of you, yeah, you got resilience. You're really going through it, really carrying some burdens. For some people, life has been very, very heavy. This is a 10 of Wands energy, resilience, from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Yeah, but you're about to have a realization that's going to shift your focus, because coming out of any situation, there's always a light from the dark. There's always a shift in how you see things, which can change everything. Alright, so angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, in the light of Mother Moon, we ask for a clear and protected message for the healing and upliftment of those in their darkest hour. May they be guided by the light of the moon in great gratitude and appreciation. We say Amen, Amen, Ra. So we have current energy for those who need to hear this message. Yeah, fear. Some of you are letting fear block your we got fear and fruition, no less. The harvest moon, which is coming soon. The harvest moon is the one, I think it depends on which one is closest to the equinox. It's either September or October, but we have fear here. Waxing gibbous. Looks almost like waxing gibbous. I think it says 2. Almost looks exactly like the same fullness of the moon right now, but some of you are fear. You're letting fear shrink your light. You're letting fear shrink your power. You're letting fear have more power over you than it actually does. That you're not even realizing how much power you have over this situation that you are afraid of, where your fear and your anxiety is. You know, it's calling you to just to have courage. I mean, fear, there's many people considered to be brave have been fearful. It's about what you do, what that fear invokes, provokes you to do, how you handle that situation. And so it looks like, you know, with that resilience, that 10 of Wands energy, yeah, there's, you know, life is about the dark and the light. We learn from the darkness just as much as we do the light. The darkness has to be there just as much as does the light. The darkness is there so we can find the light again. But, yeah, fruition. This is something, I don't know if we're going to find out more about that. So this is the current energy we're dealing with, but I want to know more. We're going to use the Garden of a Moon. I'm sorry, Tarot of a Moon Garden. Garden of a Moon Tarot. Lord. And look who's out. Right in the cut, the moon. Gratitude to my ruling planet as a cardinal water baby. Mother Moon, tell us more about this fruition. Is it the fear that's fruition, or is the fear? Because fear blocks flow. That's what this card in the literature asks you to remember. Whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you actually want in life, the more you engage in this fear and anxiety, this dark energy, being afraid. But I want to know more. I want to know if fear, with our current temperature, the room temperature of the planet right now. Whoa. Yeah, we got 10 of Swords. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know some of you are really going in, you've been through a really hard time. Some of you have been in really, really dark energy. The heaviness of everything and just so many things, right? 10 of Swords. This is the darkness again. That fear, just talk about blocking flow, like you can't even see the sky. But we have the Fool here. You gotta have faith, you gotta believe. And Page of Pentacles, yeah. Something coming into fruition, and there it is right there, the Page of Pentacles. Something is coming into fruition. Whatever this pain is, whatever this is you've been going through, whatever this darkness is, I know, look like she can't even get up. It's just so heavy. It's like that resilience card that came up, but there's a new beginning. A 0, you go from 10 to the 0, the reset, the ending, the wrapping up, the completion of a very dark time for you. So you're coming out of this darkness. Something is coming into fruition. You have the Fool here, major arcana right off the bat. Faith, a brand new journey, liberation. Leap of faith. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. And then remember, we saw the realization card. Something is going to come into fruition. Something is going to bear fruit. Something is going to come through for you. And you're going to have a realization that's going to shift your focus away from these fears, this heavy, dark energy that is debilitating you. Advice from Spirit. Oh yeah, look who we've got on the bottom. That's that 10 of Swords. It's that fear energy. Advice from Spirit for you, dear one. Yeah, you've got to see past the lies. You've got to see past the deception. The Devil card is, clearly we know what that energy character represents, but it also represents Capricorn, in case that's a person in your life. We have Sword energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got the Page of Pentacles. Could be, a younger Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Again, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, more Earth and Sword energy, Earth and Air energy. But yeah, you've got to see past this. You've got to grow and expand past this darkness. It's lying to you. That 10 of Swords, that Devil card, those fears, it's lies, it's deception. And maybe somebody here is lying to you. Maybe this is your own, but we have 3 of Pentacles. This is about growth and expansion. This is about skills and abilities. taking the good and the bad, and it's kind of like the minor of the chariot in a way. It's like taking two things and using them together, two different forms of knowledge or life experience, and turning it into something, that third pentacle, giving birth. And we have the Two of Staffs. Yeah, it's time to move forward. But it's funny, as I didn't pull a moon card for advice from Spirit. Maybe I'll just leave it there. I was going to do the reading differently, but how it turned out is how it turned out. Sometimes you got to let things flow, right? You got to let them be. What is the reward? What is received? What is released when we follow advice from Spirit? Two of Staffs still on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's time for you. Wow. Nine of Swords. Fears, worries, anxiety, darkness. Don't let this take hold in your mind, this darkness. You have to shift your perspective. You have to do... We have 9 and 10. So much pain, so much heaviness, so much density. And again, you can't even see around this energy. Can't even get around it. Wow. It's time to go. Oh wow. Two of Staffs, Three of Staffs, and the King of Swords. Yeah, it's a shift, a realization, something. This is the Two of Staffs is exciting, empowering energy. It's about opening to larger possibilities, seeing a bigger picture, and making a choice to move forward with passion, with excitement, with power. That's light. That's fire. The opposite of the darkness. We'll ask going out. Tell me about advice from Spirit, Mother Moon. Gratitude. Yeah, gratitude will raise your vibration. And maybe even being grateful because these fears have taught you so much. With the Page of Pentacles here, they've really taught you, you've learned faith. Pages represent students, apprentices, someone who learns. Whatever this is that you went through, it was to teach you how to have faith. Look at all this darkness. And the Devil card came out. Like, you're gonna just be... I feel like that gratitude is what's going to expand you out of there, out of that darkness, that applying gratitude to this life experience. And what's the reward? Growth. Growing away from this Nine of Swords, growing away from these dark times, from your fears, your depression, your darkness, your regret, your self-pity, whatever it is, it's time to grow past it. Hell yeah, the Two of Staffs is here. Who's on the bottom? Yeah, it's time for this, love. It is time for pleasure. Interesting, we had waxing gibbous too, and now we have waning gibbous too. Yeah, it's time for you to feel good again. It's time to grow past whatever this is, this self-judgment, this fear of moving forward, this fear of receiving your blessings. This, you know what, let's find out something. What is this? Tell me what more about the fear. Tell me more about the fear card. So we have a lot of darkness here. What is it that we need to see clearly in regards to fear? That you have power over it. King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or father figure in your life. Possibly a Gemini, because we have the Lovers here. Major Arcana. So we have 2 Major Arcana, the Fool and the Lovers, and 5 of Swords. I'm feeling some of you, it's self-hate. It's self-hate. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Back to emotional fulfillment, joy, pleasure, feeling good about life, feeling supported and loved, feeling like you have enough. 10 of Cups, healing. This is that happiness. Wow, 9 and 10. two different 9s and 10s, huh? That's beautiful. King of Swords. Yeah, you have the power to heal yourself. By just not letting the fear overwhelm you, overcome you. Because the Lover's card can be a relationship card, a divine union. Maybe some of you, this is about a relationship. Maybe you were betrayed. Maybe you were lied to. Maybe it ended. Maybe there's a healing here. 5 of Swords, a conflict. Fighting, struggle. Chaos. Again, that 5 energy. 5 of Swords, lots of mental energy. It's either an air sign that's really going through it, or whatever. It's like I just heard you, someone's making a mountain out of a molehill. They're letting their fears get the best of them. Take control of your mind. Take the control of your mind back, sweetheart. That's where the healing is. Because this can be the healing of an individual, or it can be a healing of a divine union. It's also about making a choice out of self-love. This is the opposite of the devil energy. You saw the devil sitting in the middle with 2 people imprisoned by their own choices, desires, and lusts. And now you have this healed union, you know, rooted around this rooted tree with a divine being. This is either healing for an individual or healing for a couple. I don't know. 5 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, we have 10 of Cups here. There's definitely pain. There's a lot of pain here. But there's pleasure and a healing. And all we need is a shift in your perspective. Okay, let's ask the pleasure. Let's ask more. Well, we had growth, yeah. Growth. And 3 of Pentacles is kind of is a card of growth as well. It's time to grow. It's time to grow past whatever this darkness is in your life. Yeah, trust. Beautiful. Yeah, 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Alright, going out. Yeah. You have the will. You have the power to make the changes that you need. You do. It's not true. This isn't the end. This isn't you. You do have a choice. You do. Sometimes the divine just has a way of finding that magical solution, that way of delivering the resolution that you didn't even see coming, you didn't even think possible, but that's because, that's what the universe is for. What I'm saying, more importantly saying, is that you have the will to make the changes that you need. All you got to do is take action. And you got the King of Swords here. Yep. You just got to choose to clear your mind. Stop focusing on it. Stop thinking about it. Stop giving it mental energy. And again, there was a realization that you're going to have. And you're going to act upon that realization. It's going to cut out all this darkness. You have the power to make the changes that you need. We had fear and fruition, gratitude and growth. Wow. EFG. All right, Floweringmagi Oracle deck. Oh no, my teeth. Just making sure I got all the cards. Oops. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. Alright, what message do we have for the collective from the Floweringmagi? And just remember, you are the flowering magician. Yep. Spiritual attack. The devil, when I saw that card, some of you are under spiritual attack. This darkness is coming from someone who is working, someone outside of you who is working against you, and maybe from your own dark voices. But you're under spiritual attack, so raise your shields. Use your mind's eye to see shields of protection and light around you. Shapes, vortexes, beings, whatever you need to use in your mind's eye. But then that flipped over, but it didn't come out. But let's just, you are the Floweringmagi. You are the magician. You have the power to change this situation. Yep. You are so close. Yep, that's what that resilience card was about. You are so close. You are so close to the realization, to the breakthrough. You're in the breakdown, and now you're close to, you're so close to the breakthrough. So don't give up, because you're gonna be great. You're gonna be feeling good. It's all gonna come full circle. It's all gonna make sense, and for some of you, it's gonna be so powerful. No, ma'am, Pam. Wow, all these cards turned around. All right, well, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take them all. All right, so no, ma'am, Pam. There's a no, ma'am, Pam in here. No, ma'am, Pam. They ain't finna bring you down. This ain't the end. It ain't over. You didn't F up that bad. It's not as bad as you think. It can be fixed. No, ma'am, Pam, giving up. No, flowers require rain. If you want the flowers, you got to take the rain. You tripping. I'm just saying. You tripping. Chakra blockage. Some of you, this is about your chakra blockage. Maybe my next readings will be about chakra blockages. Which signs? I'll figure out how I'm going to do that. Test and repeat. You know, it's interesting because this test and repeat is the same color as these 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, these swords colors, right? 5 of Swords, this kind of like blue and gray and purple. One of the biggest things that can take us aback is when we fail a test later on in life that we've already passed. That we've failed a test of a lesson we've already learned. Because life is like there's the daily quiz, the weekly test, you know, the semester, and the final exam, or the annual. It just, the lessons keep coming back, and they come back in different faces and different forms, but you sense them, you feel them. And you're being tested to see if you remember what you have learned. And sometimes a lot of us F up. And we're really mean to ourselves, like that Seven of Swords energy. We say really nasty things. Seven of Swords is about deception, lies, someone plotting against you, strategizing, talking bad about you, thinking bad about you, hoping the worst for you. And it can also be about self-deception, about your own deception, the deceptions that you allow. But, and part of this, maybe this was also the lesson that you had to learn this time. Don't repeat the tests. I would always say, from my, 49 years on this earth, to someone, what I have learned is learn those lessons quick. Don't make the same mistakes twice, and learn from other people's misfortunes, other people's downfalls. Just learn from everybody around you. And the reason why I took all these cards, because gratitude was on the bottom. When you're in this dark energy and you need a lifeline, you need an action to take, because the will card is will plus action equals you manifesting, the change, the desired outcome. And when we're in that dark energy, just finding one thing to be grateful for. Well, at least I'm healthy. Well, at least, I got a good job. I got a good partner. At least, I woke up today. It was a beautiful day. At least find something to be grateful about. And the more that you can keep moving forward, finding, if you can find 15 things 100 things you're grateful for, this will help. This is like a lifeline out of that dark energy. Out of that feeling like I feel like someone feels like they're just drowning, like they're just surrounded and no way out, no solution, or just the heaviness of a situation. But that Two of Wands energy, opening, seeing a bigger picture, seeing other possibilities, having a realization that shifts your focus. Because the King of Swords is here, and can't nobody focus like, well, the Emperor perhaps, but the King of Focus, he's got the King of Focus. That's what it should be. The King of Swords is a master of focus. You're not going to throw the King of Swords off. That's why he's the king. Ooh, and then the same gratitude colors. Oh, wow. Yeah. Gratitude is your mental power. Gratitude puts you in your strength to battle this darkness. To clear out all these negative thoughts and all this negative energy. How beautiful. All right, beloved. I know it may seem hard, but just be gentle with yourself. Go to sleep tonight. Before you go to sleep, name 3 things you're grateful for. And then just be easy on yourself. Let yourself go to sleep and wake up tomorrow, a new day, open to a realization, a solution, a resolution. Be open to gratitude and see how, and there, yes, 2 T's on purpose, because gratitude is an attitude. Remember, the 10 of Cups is here. Pleasure is here. This too shall pass.